Hello, I'm Phil Ernest, and this is day number 4 of a 7-day trek through the Patagonia Trail in Torres del Paine, Chile. Looking at the map, today's hike I will be starting at Camp Cerrone and traveling east to Camp Dixon. It will be 11.2 miles or 18 kilometers. My hike starts at 6:30 in the morning when most of the hikers are still asleep in their tents. I like to get off to an early start for a couple of reasons. Number 1, that is when my energy level is at its highest, and number 2, I don't want to take any chances with any drastic weather changes that may delay my hike. On this particular morning, weather conditions are ideal with very little wind at the start. You are looking at the Paine River. I will be hiking along this river for most of the hike until I get to Paine Lake. As you look at the alpine meadows, there is a very steep but short climb in the first hour. I'm now on top of the mountain, looking down at Paine Lake. The view is spectacular. I meet a couple of hikers coming from the opposite direction. They tell me I'm about halfway through the hike at this point. At this part of the hike, the wind starts to blow hard. Notice my shadow, my cap is ready to blow away. In these frames, notice the camera shake due to the strong winds. The sign on the fence says, "Do not continue without reservations." While the rangers can be very nice, I definitely would not want to violate any of the rules and get on their bad side. As hard as the winds were blowing earlier, they suddenly calmed down for this stretch of the hike. After hiking along the water for most of the morning, the hiking trail starts to go inland into the forest and some interesting looking trees. Looking at that creek reminds me to tell you, the water on the Patagonia Trail is natural spring water, no filtering necessary. It's at this point of the hike I'd like to remind you of the 3 rules the national park has. Stay on the trails, no fire started of any kind, and take out all the trash that you bring in. Anybody caught violating these rules will be subject to a heavy fine. For the first 3 days of my hike, the trail I was hiking was part of the W and the O circuit. Today's hike is strictly the O circuit. After hiking 6.5 hours, I arrive at Camp Dixon where I will stay the night. I will rent a tent, sleeping bag, and mat for $69 or 55,000 Chilean pesos. If you're interested in making reservations, I will leave a link below. Just when I thought my day was over, I was in for a pleasant surprise. As the rain started to gently fall upon Lake Dixon, I spotted this glacier floating on the lake. Thank you for watching.